So today's video is going to be some actionable steps on how to build self-confidence. I think it's really easy to talk about self-confidence like we're supposed to will our way into it or think our way into just suddenly becoming confident, and that's just not how it works. So the number one way that I think we can start to build a sense of self-confidence is to really start following through on commitments that we make to ourselves first and foremost. If you're like me, I'm never gonna not show up to a meeting. I'm never just not gonna finish a project or not follow through on a task. That's just not the way that I am. But when it comes to those commitments for myself and for taking those steps, those actionable steps that are really gonna move me forward in my business, in my life, in my health, for some reason, there's just a little bit of a disconnect. So why is it that we put other people as such a priority and hold ourselves so accountable to those people and not ourselves? And the reason that I think holding ourselves accountable to our own goals is so powerful is because it starts to change the internal dialogue that we have about ourselves. So how you can start developing that self-discipline is by just completing little tiny daily goals, like minimal goals. You want to start really small. So 20 squats one day, drinking 8 glasses of water another day, giving someone a compliment, like just little things that you know there's no reason that you're not going to be able to achieve those. So just start small and prove to yourself that you can hold yourself accountable and that you can take little daily steps towards achieving your goal. When we're not following through on our goals, or we're just sitting in that internal debate of do I or don't I, the amount of energy that you zap up by debating is just so much more than pushing yourself through and taking the action. Second actionable step that you can take is to get out of your comfort zone. And I know that's not a new one, but I really view this in such a different way than I have ever viewed it before, because in starting my business, the meaning of getting out of my comfort zone took on a whole new life. When I went out into starting a business and having no job and no income, my getting out of my comfort zone and the things that I was willing to do to get ahead were much different than any other time in my life. So I started doing video proposals where I was sitting down kind of like this. Hi guys, my name's Megan, and giving a rundown of the services that I provide and trying to connect with people. I did all of these different things to try and get my name out there. I did sample feeds for people and emailed them out, like things that I've never ever done in my entire life. My first big meeting with one of the first clients that I signed was with me and 5 people. It was a 5-person marketing team that I was pitching to and giving a presentation to. It was before I had a website, I had a Hotmail account, like I had nothing to show for myself. I was just really starting from the bottom. That is getting out of your comfort zone, like wow. And the crazy thing and the magical thing that happens when you go through these experiences is you come out and being like, holy shit, I did that. And then I landed that client. So I really suggest looking at that kind of cliche of getting out of your comfort zone in a totally different way and like blow it out of any realm you've ever kind of considered before. And I promise you, it will be the most insane change in yourself and your confidence and most likely your life. So the third and final actionable step that I have for building self-confidence is to really have a clear understanding of what you want and to ask for it. So if you're in a 9-to-5 job still and you want to raise, or you're looking to get into a different department, or you have a certain goal in mind that you want to get to within that business, you need to voice that, and you need to, with a concise plan, present yourself and really fight for what you want. Because if there's one thing that I realized, nobody else is going to do that for you. And I really think that we have to stop sitting through life waiting for somebody to see our value. And I was always such a hard worker, and I had a lot of really amazing bosses and stuff like that, but I never felt comfortable to really assert myself and ask for what I wanted. And it's only been in this last couple of years that I've started to do that. And you see real quick what is going to be the result of that, who is willing to work with you. And I would probably still be sitting at my 9-to-5 job, just hoping and praying that if I work hard enough, someone is gonna hand me another raise. The best thing about building self-confidence is that it kind of compounds on one another. The more action you take, the better you feel about yourself, the more inspired you are, and the more possibility you open up for yourself, because you start to believe that maybe you could do that one little thing. And that's all that it takes, is just this little seed of confidence. And that's all it took for me, was this one moment where I was like, maybe I could. Like, what if I could actually do this for myself? Let me know down in the comments below, what are you holding yourself back from? I hope that you found this video helpful and maybe got a little inspiration on how you can take some action towards building self-confidence. If you did enjoy this video, consider subscribing. I have lots more content coming your way on exactly these types of topics. Other than that, I hope you're all doing so well, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye, guys.